Last night, the Misfits Boxing XSERIES008 took place in Nashville, Tennessee. The main event of the card was a four-headed clash in an original survivor-type format. Before we get into the results and aftermath of the event, let's dive back into what happened before Saturday night. Stein is a right-wing influencer and YouTube personality, and he was supposed to fight Dean. Even though the bout was set to be the first one on the prelims of the show, both men gave their all in promoting the clash. They got into heated arguments at least a couple of times in the build-up. Their first altercation during the fight week started off with a rap battle with both men rhyming about beating each other up, but it quickly transformed into a physical interaction. Alex and Mo had to be separated by the bystanders to prevent direct blows being thrown.
What's my saying, bro? What's my saying, bro? You think I'm afraid of you, bro? I'm afraid of your bitch ass, bro. You think I'm afraid of your bitch ass, bro? Oh, you think I'm afraid of this, bro? You don't regret this. You don't regret this, bro. What's my bitch ass? What's my saying? You better pray to Allah.
They clashed again during the open workout of Mo.
What's my saying, bro? What's my saying, bro? What's my saying, bro?
But that was just the beginning. They had to be separated again after Dean threw his shoe at Alex and Alex threw it over the roof.
Come on, hey, move out of the way. Why are you saying me? All right, hey, guys, get this. Bro, that's what you get. That's what you get for being a bitch ass. You trying to throw a shoe, and now you're shoeless Joe Jackson.
They reached the boiling point in their argument during the Misfits press conference. Stein, trying to get even deeper under Mo's skin, prepared a few hot dogs to throw at him. The problem is Mo is a Muslim, and Stein made him think the hot dogs were made out of pork, which would be highly disrespectful not only towards his opponent but his religion and beliefs of a huge community. Eating pork in Islam is forbidden. Understandably, Mo got furious and tried to get to his rival, but was stopped before he could reach him.
Well, I brought you a little gift because I know you love hot dogs, so...
Here's some hot dogs for you. Yeah, here's some hot dogs, Mo. I know you love that. You love pork, right? There you go. I know you like those hot dogs, Mo. They're pretty good, aren't they? Come on.
As it later turned out in a video posted by Alex, he threw turkey dogs. He also stated he wasn't trying to be disrespectful against Islam.
Well, folks, it's not the outcome that I wanted. I tried to be funny. And I even told Dean, my boxing opponent, his cornerman, that I was going to throw turkey dogs. Nothing to be disrespectful to Islam. Yeah, we're going to joke that it looked like pork because I wanted to get him upset, but it was a joke. It was a prank. They were turkey dogs. I never want to be considered insensitive. I'm not apologizing because I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just trying to set the record straight. So
Misfits did not appreciate his actions, and his fight against Dean was cancelled. Mo later posted a statement in which he expressed his disappointment that the fight isn't going to happen.
Now I'm feeling heartbroken because my fight is getting cancelled because of someone else's actions. And I'm not getting the chance to smash this guy's face in, yeah? Told me the fight is cancelled, now man's bugging out, and I want to smash this brain, but they're telling me it's cancelled. Like, that's not fair, innit? I don't know what to do, I don't know what to say, like, man's switching.
The majority of the comments on Twitter wanted the fight to be reinstated, but at the end it wasn't. In the first fight of the evening, Jack Grady fought the Magic Crusher and stopped him in the second round of the bout. The second fight of the night was Unbear vs Korn. It was a rematch of a bout they had on the Misfits 7 card, with Unbear picking up the split decision win. This time Korn was able to stop his opponent in the fourth round via corner stoppage. Third bout of the night was Brandon Herrera vs James Sellers. Sellers stepped in on 8 days' notice after the previous opponent of Herrera had to cancel. Worth noting is that he never boxed before. As expected, James wasn't able to win as Brandon stopped him in the third round. Another fight that was scheduled but was called off was the fight between Alan Belcher and Hasim Rahman Jr. Unfortunately, Hasim Rahman suffered an injury to his left elbow and dropped out of the fight. Belcher was the heavyweight bare-knuckle boxing champion, but was stripped of the title before his fight on the Misfits card. Belcher also has 15 fights in the UFC on his record. Rahman Jr. on the other hand is the son of a former boxing champion Hasim Rahman. Hasim Jr. some time ago was supposed to fight Jake Paul, but the bout was cancelled after he wasn't able to make weight. The fight on the Misfits card was saved by Chase Demore, who stepped in on 24-hour notice. The influencer boxing community showed huge respect toward Chase for taking the fight. Chase, as expected, lost to the BKFC champion but definitely made a name for himself. The fight was stopped in a weird sequence of events and Demore's coach arguing with the referee. The next fight was supposed to be Anthony Taylor versus Paul Bamba, but the fight fell through. Bamba pulled out of the fight due to medical reasons. Both men had a serious rivalry going on before the bout. They even had a physical altercation during the open workout of Taylor.
Still making about
You
me.
suck! Oh!
Hey, chill, bro. Chill.
Look at you! You suck! You suck! Hit you with a counter! You lost already! You lost! Get him out of here!
Yo, I just got a hell of a thumbnail though. I don't care about it.
Kick that nigga out!
Anthony Taylor says he does not believe in the reasons why Bamba pulled out and is sure he is ducking him. He also said he will not fight him and that chapter is closed.
Why though? What was the reason that they gave you that he couldn't step in the ring with you?
He said it was medicals. You know, medicals. I mean, do we know? Do we have proof it's medicals? Or are you really backing out?
Will you give him a chance to share the ring with you again, or is that book closed?
That's been closed. That chapter's been closed. There's no more chance.
Mams Taylor, who is the co-owner of Misfits, was very supportive of Anthony. He also said, as far as he is concerned, Bamba didn't have any good reason to pull out. He also spoke about a clip where Bamba reportedly says he was never going to fight Anthony.
You won. Your opponent pulled out, no good reason, and you're going to come back. I'm going to put you onto a bigger fight, much bigger. You're always reliable. You're always there. You never say no to anyone. And you're what Misfits Boxing is all about.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, ma'am.
There's a clip going around saying that he was never going to fight him, that he just wanted the clout. And I'm never going to tolerate that. So
he won't fight on Misfits again, is that correct?
If I haven't heard the clip. When I hear it, if it's true, then absolutely not.
Anthony Taylor shared a clip of a voice message from Paul Bamba on his Twitter account.
They're gonna tell you that I'm doing it to fuck with your head, but I'm dead ass, and I don't give a fuck about the repercussions. I'm gonna get this free promo. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga.
We shall probably get a statement from Misfits Boxing about this situation in the following days. Misfits brought back the tag team boxing for the co-main events. Dean the Great was supposed to have a mystery partner while fighting against Yudigang TV and APAP. As it turned out, his mystery partner was his former opponent Waleed. In their fight, Dean, after being knocked down twice, came back with a finishing blow and knocked out his current tag team partner.
It's there, every exchange.
The rivalry between them has not cooled off a bit, and it was clear as day when Dean learned who will be his partner in the ring.
Didn't you hug this?
Two babies! Oh,
Man, fuck
my
all
bitch
that.
is getting
Y'all got
double
me-
teamed
y'all got
this
me
shit.
fucked up, bro. Y'all know I don't fuck with this man. Y'all gonna tag me up with this nigga.
No,
man.
sit
Y'all
your
got me
ass down,
fucked up.
yeah.
Hey, Kingpin hit
Sit
my
your
arm,
ass
bro.
down.
Fuck all that.
This is not gonna work. Oh God, these two.
Both Waleed and Dean want to fight each other, and the rematch is inevitable. They were not able to keep their hands to themselves even during the weigh-ins and face-off. During the fight against Yudi and APAP, both were able to work together to win via unanimous decision. But before the decision was announced, they got into a scuffle in the ring and had to be separated. They also clashed during post-fight interviews, clearly showing they hate each other. The fans are loving their beef, and in a poll posted by Misfits, the great majority voted for a rematch. The main event of the fight was the original Survivor tag between Nicola Mayo, B. Dave, Swarms and Ryan Johnston. In the 4-round battle, all of the fighters could tag each other into the ring, but only 2 of them could fight at the same time. Unlike in the tag team format, only 1 person could be announced victorious. The fight was started by Swarms and Ryan Johnston, but after they weren't able to land any significant blows, both of them tagged out. The fight was clearly chaotic, and as the public expressed, the bout should have had more than 4 rounds. There were 2 favorites to win the contest, Swarms and Nick LMAO, but the flurry of Nick at the end might have given him the edge as he won the fight with 117 points from the judges. Swarms congratulated Nick, but he still believes he won the fight.
What's your reaction to the fight?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, I thought I won the fight, innit? Like, respect to everyone and that, Nick, and that. I'm happy for him, he's got his win and that. Respect to all the fighters that came, but I actually thought I won it, man. I don't know, I need to watch the fight over again, innit?
After the fight, the commentators recognized that the Survivor Tag format has certain flaws that need to be addressed. They proposed making adjustments to the scoring, time limits, and overall rules for future events. This indicates that it's probable that Misfits will continue to use this format in the future. The highly anticipated fight between KSI and Tommy Fury might have just been confirmed for October 14th. After the Misfits 8 show, a cryptic graphic was displayed on the screens. It features the name Fury and the famous bandana of KSI across each other. But it also features the yellow color which is associated with Logan Paul and leopard print associated with Dillon Danis. If you want to stay up to date with news from the world of freak fights and celebrity fights, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.